Looking to run away to Hawaii and looking to get the best value and the most out of your vacation? Well, stick with me because I've got 5 insider travel tips for booking Hawaii. Aloha, I'm Larry Gelwigs, the Getaway Guru. Welcome to my travel channel. The purpose of the Getaway Guru is to help you see the world, travel more, and pay less. If you're new to my travel channel, the Getaway Guru, please remember the big 3. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Now, when booking your travel to Hawaii or anywhere else, I recommend that you use the services of a professional travel advisor. And of course, you're always welcome to call us at Columbus Travel. Links to Columbus Travel are included in the descriptions below. I made my first trip here to Hawaii in 1966. I was 16 years old, a surfer boy from California. And I came out and had a great week of surfing here on the island of Oahu. I fell in love with Hawaii then and have been coming back ever since. I've actually kept track of all of my trips. This particular trip to Hawaii that I'm on now is my 167th trip to Hawaii. Yeah, I really do have a love affair with Hawaii. I've been in the travel business for over 40 years and have learned a thing or two about how to book the most successful Hawaii trip. I've got 5 insider travel secrets of booking a happy and successful trip to Hawaii. Number 1, secret airfares. Yes, there really are secret, unpublished airfares. You call the airlines, they won't tell you about them. In fact, the reservation desk doesn't even know about them. Airlines know from historical data how many seats they're going to sell on any particular flight. And for an unsold seats, once the door closes on the airplane, all opportunity for additional sales or revenue is gone. So what they want to do is fill every possible seat. And so airlines will discount, heavily discount seats. It's called a tour operator fare. I call it a secret airfare because nobody knows about it. I mean, the airline people. A tour operator fare. And they deeply discount these seats, but they put a condition on it. You can't sell them air only, an air seat only. They deal with a handful of tour operators, Columbus Travel being one of them. And they say to us, listen, we're going to deeply discount these airline seats, but you've got to package it or bundle it with something, usually a hotel or a car rental. There are minimum stays and minimum number of car rental days. In fact, you can get the secret airfare and you don't even need a car or hotel for the entire length of the stay, but there are some minimum days. So dealing with a professional travel advisor, ask for an air and hotel package or air and car package or an air, hotel, and car package and take advantage of some of the deepest discounts in airfares. Number 2, 1 island or 2, maybe 3 or 4. I see a lot of people who are so anxious to see the islands of Hawaii that they overplan. Generally speaking, if you're going to be here a week or less, I suggest you stick to 1 island. If you want to see multiple islands, my recommendation is a minimum stay of at least 4 days per island, not including the travel day in between. Now, maybe you want to see all the islands. Currently, Norwegian Cruise Lines does have a wonderful sailing cruise ship that departs Honolulu every Saturday and visits Oahu, Maui, Kauai, and the Big Island. It's a great way to see all of Hawaii where you pack and unpack one time with all your meals and entertainment included. Number 3, be aware and be warned of ancillary charges. These are extra charges, and they may include parking fees, extra person fees, or those pesky resort fees. Now let me talk about resort fees. These are an unconscionable charge. I think it's a scam that hotels will add an additional charge, typically at nice hotels in Hawaii, $30 to $50 per day to your room. And what are you going to get out of it? Maybe unlimited local calls and Wi-Fi. Well, you ought to be getting those anyway. Some hotels do not charge resort fees. So before you book, and in most booking situations, the resort fee is not included in the first price you see. You have to dig real deep. Sometimes hotels even kind of hide them. They just say taxes and fees. And you think you're paying all government taxes. No, the hotel is picking your pocket. You also want to check, if you have a car, what the parking fee is and extra person charges. Most rooms come at a price for 2 people, and if you add a third or a fourth, there's an additional charge. Sometimes $40, $50, $60 per person, plus taxes. But keep in mind, some hotels do not charge the extra person fee. It's no before you go. Number 4, travel to Hawaii is really strong. Book your activities, your sightseeing, your dinner cruises, your snorkeling tours before you go. You do want to check and see what the cancellation policy is. Some of them are fairly liberal. You can book it and then cancel it by the deadline at no penalty. Others may carry a penalty with them. But I'm seeing, while I'm here now, many activities booked out 2-3 months in advance, including some of the luau's. So think through what you want to do. Don't overplan your vacation, but do book in advance. And number 5, guys, do you really need a rental car? Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Rental car rates right now are running extremely high. If you're staying in Waikiki, I recommend that you don't take a car for the whole time, paying a nightly parking charge of $40 to $50 for just parking your car. But if you're staying in Waikiki, consider this. Maybe take a taxi or public transportation in from the Honolulu airport, and on the days that you need a car, rent it in Waikiki, maybe from the hotel concierge desk. Other car rental companies have their own stations and facilities right in Waikiki. Pick it up in the morning, use it all day to go wherever you want to go, then return it that night for a 1-day rental and skip the parking fee. Let's quickly review these again. Number 1, secret airfares. It's that bundled discount airfare. Number 2, 1 island, 2, 3, or 4. Don't overplan your vacation. Number 3, be aware of extra charges. They're called ancillary charges. Maybe it's parking, extra person, and watch out for those dreaded resort fees. Number 4, book your activities before you go, but do know the cancellation policy. And number 5, do you really need a rental car? And if you need one in Waikiki, think about renting it on the day of use. Well, do these things and you're going to have a great time here in Hawaii. And for the best travel deals on the planet, give us a call at Columbus Travel. Columbus Travel no Kauai, 800-373-3328, or online at columbusvacations.com. Stay healthy, stay safe, happy traveling. Aloha.